Michael Allen, born January 19, 1976, is better known to the world as VL Mike, and was most known for his short run with Chopper City Records as a member of the four-man rap group called the Chopper City Boys. The group and label was owned and operated by the original Hot Boy, BG, and other group members included Gar, Sniper, and BG's younger brother, Hot Kizzle. The Chopper City Boys was a reflection of BG's new path to self-owned success. Let's start from the beginning.
I'm waiting on Jesus. We about to move. He trying to see where the bus at. Wherever the tour bus at. Yeah. I'm waiting for him to get his luggage.
What's up? Y'all know this VL, you hear me? Look, we picking my dog up from the airport, you hear me? Jesus, you hear me? What's up, homie? What's up? We picking my dog up from the airport, you hear me? Jesus and the bitch, you already know, you hear me? It's real.
Man, we officially about to start this Part of the Streets Volume 2 tour, you know what I'm saying? And get out there and work hard. Do it, you know what I'm saying? You don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine.
Believe that.
Since a youth, BG's life has been a roller coaster of ups and downs, losses and gains. His most significant success as a rapper was the in-depth role he played as a member in the mega group, the Hot Boys.
I'm trying to turn Chopper City into what I turn Cash Money into, you know what I'm saying? And that's a dynasty.
After the rise and fall of the Hot Boys, BG started Chopper City Records and continued to release albums, but without the Cash Money machine behind him, he found himself alone in a battle with the drug addiction that he had been losing for years, and was the main reason his solo attempt to success was stagnated. It wasn't until 2004 that BG started showing signs of a sober state of mind, and the reflections from it began to show in his appearances and involvements. Now stronger than ever with clear vision, once again highly desirable to the majors, and in 2007 he signed to Atlantic Records thanks to a powerful southern connection we all know as T.I.
We got the BSC in the house, Grand Hustle, we got BG's in the house, we got Yang in the house.
BG's relationship with Atlantic Records was a power move for his career and gave promise to his CEO ventures, mainly his in-house group, the Chopper City Boys.
My Chopper City Boys all over the album, you know what I'm saying, shining on the album, because I got to focus on them, because I got their album coming after mine, so, you know, I'm hustling. This their album, the album come out February 27th, it's their shit.
Y'all go cop that album February 27th, and this our joint, you heard me? Make 'em Mad, produced by David Banner.
With his newfound situation, BG kept his word, and in February 2007 he released the Chopper City Boys debut album titled We Got This, which was led by the single and video Make 'Em Mad, which was produced by David Banner.
Now I'm back with my homies and we ready for war. Y'all ain't ready for Snipe. Mike is going up.
With Chopper City as the label and Koch Records as the distributors, We Got This sold 36,000 units in its first week on the charts, and the Chopper City Boys got their first taste of superstardom as a group. The success of We Got This was a giant step towards industry status, as well as a strong introduction as independents, but not everybody felt that way.
I'm the hardest thing you hear coming out the N.O. Anybody ever doubt me? Put two in your can vote.
It's real.
It's real. It might be a situation about to go down. I got his back, you hear me? We going out with a bang.
I'm in the Chopper City office. Mike comes in there to see Carol Dorsett, BG's auntie, the CEO. She calls me back there to bring some music or something back there. She say, Mom, come here. I go back down in the office. Me and Mike cross each other, look each other up and down, and don't speak to each other. Carol had me in the studio putting up music to pick out for albums and mixtapes. So there's one song come on with BG called I Do What I Gotta Do to Stay Out Here. Cause believe me, these cheesiness be out here. So this second verse come on, this dude come in talking about, I've been down here, little boy, you don't know my pain. I got busted uptown 1,000 grams of pure cocaine. I said, who the fuck is that talking like that? He said, it's VL Mike. I said, the little skinny black dude who's in the office not long ago? I got to listen to the verse. I said, this nigga talking shit. That young guy just saw talking like this. I said, that's what made me say, man, what's up with this? You know what I'm saying?
How the fuck you a survivor if you ain't never struggled? VL done been through it all, might even killed your dog. Got a problem with Chopper City, then address it call.
He had his own style, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it was more straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? Me, I was a little different on melodic tones and flows and, you know, wordplay and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Mike just had a way of just kicking the realism raw with no twist on it.
I get a lot that Mike changed the dynamics when he came in.
Yeah, he was raw. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he changed the dynamics. He didn't really change nothing. We was already, you know what I'm saying, how we was before he came in. He added flavor to it. It became the full pot of gumbo.
I was a certified killer before I signed with Chopper City. There's only a few niggas in New Orleans out there who fucking with me. I can give you niggas the game cause I know how it go.
I don't think I even heard heard Mike make a female song before. Straight up gutter, gutter, kill, kill. Cause that's the life that he's from.
What's up? This VL Mike. Look, I got my dog Go. You heard me? The Chopper City Boys. You heard me? How kids will snipe out you. Believe that.
We had taken pictures and shit and had interviews and shit already as the three of us. You feel me? But when Mike came along, and that came out of nowhere. You feel me? Like, I just look up one day, we in one of them clubs that spin 360 on the river. And that was in there. He looked like a little kid. And that was older than me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, he had a heart of gold. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, you know, his inside life or his past or whatever, but like I said, that treated me like a little brother. So I shared the same love back, you know what I'm saying? And I was rocking with him tough, whatever he had going on in the streets or whatever. I didn't know about it, but I still was stepping with him.
VL Mike was the last to join the Chopper City Boys, and he was a stand-up guy as a member, but began to grow uncomfortable in his position. Mike felt the group didn't receive the proper attention it needed to sell more units and was somewhat pissed off about the payout from the album sales. His frustration with the slow pace of fulfillment began to show in public and was the first red flag that something was wrong within Chopper City Records. VL Mike was from 13 Ward, New Orleans, the same neighborhood as BG, Baby, and Slim, the well-known street crossing of Valence and Magnolia, or VL for short. Mike's background was street, and he was recognized in the streets of New Orleans as a live wire. He was respected for his street reputation, but was new to the rap game on a higher level and found it hard to separate the streets from the industry.
Now who you got over here? Man, that's VL Mike, man. That's one of my Chopper City Boys, man.
You know what's up? I done told you before, what you hear me? You called all boys. It's me, Jesus, the brother, and two more. You hear me? We street, all the way street.
Mike was the person that just started showing me the trenches in New Orleans. Like, okay, this is this hood, this is this hood. These hoods are into it right here. You follow what I'm saying? So be careful if you see these type of niggas come around, because they into it with them type of niggas. He started putting me up on the street shit in New Orleans. When I was trying to tell the Chopper City Boys, hey, we need to put out mixtapes on y'all, bro. A group mixtape, solo mixtapes, all that shit. We got 500 songs in the computer that is not released. We need to put them out in mixtape form. The first person to understand what I was saying was Mike. This nigga called me the next day. Say, "Ma, brother, let me put a little money in your pocket. Come to the studio, man. I need you to pull up about 15 songs for the man. Put them on and line them up on the CD." And he started pushing his solo CD, which was called VL Mike Ain't About No Games. That's how Mike started initially building his solo buzz outside of the group.
You heard me? I'm gonna produce in the world. Man and Fresh has an apple. My DJ got an apple. My cousin got it. Come on, man. I'm about going to get my apple. Bottom line.
With newfound responsibilities as a CEO, recording and releasing new material, and juggling everything else that comes with running a full-time record label, BG's hands were full. He promoted and carried the Chopper City Boys name in every opportunity, but for VL Mike, it wasn't enough.
Come on. Just want the camera. Yeah. Okay. Everybody else have to wait. You need his orders in there too. You got the camera.
Excuse me. I'm gonna play this over here. I'm gonna play this corner.
I told y'all I had my homeboy coming, man. One of the original hot boy of them all.
2007 was the year of new accomplishments for BG. From a rapper to a CEO was a major jump. And even though he did all he could to hold it together, it was just too much pressure for one man to handle. Recording material, promoting his album, making appearances, and having to do the same thing for his group became too much.
Golf, Kizzle, Snipe, you know, VL Mike. I'm setting them up with their album coming for the summer.
Catch me looking in the telly with a pretty little hoe. Half the honeycomb hideout, putting bricks in the flow.
That same year, BG's younger brother, Hot Kizzle, was forced to deal with a personal situation that hindered his ability to stay a full-time member with the group. His absence from appearances and shows increased to the point of no return, and the Chopper City Boys became a 3-member group.
Kizzle, he had his little situation, you know what I'm saying? So, that kind of like, you know, shit up.
You got your brother, he's not here right now.
Hot Kizzle, yeah. He the full member of the Chopper City Boys.
With the absence of Hot Kizzle, the group had lost a powerful dynamic. And what started out as a wonderful year for BG was slowly turning into the opposite. VL Mike felt like the momentum was slowing down and decided to jump ship before it sank. Instead of supporting the label, he left, and the Chopper City Boys became a 2-member group.
After that, there was no Chopper City Boys. It was just me and God. You know what I'm saying? So Then we dropped the album Life in the Concrete Jungle.
In 2008, BG released the Chopper City Boys' second and last album as a group. The album was led by the single and video Bubblegum.
I'm the hardest thing you hear coming out the N.O. Anybody ever doubt me? Put two in your can for.
And on the other hand, VL Mike had set forth his solo career, and his agenda was based on two things: becoming the Scarface of the rap game and dissing his former CEO, BG.
We out here thugging, nigga, that's how we fucking do it. Nigga, but you know what? We gotta continue making money by any means necessary. You wonder how I get this and that, bitch, you know it ain't from no rap money. And rap, no, I ain't even been in a rap game that fucking long, nigga. We been on the block doing us, homie.
In terms of the character of VL Mike, he'll sit there and joke with you all day. He don't smoke, he don't drink, none of that shit. But the other side of it, every nigga got the other side. It's a street side to him, bro. And then it takes nothing for him to turn that switch on.
Would it safe to say he's a live wire?
Yeah, you can call him that. You can definitely call him. He's a live wire, but he's cool too. He's definitely a live wire.
Mike blamed BG for several things that he felt went wrong with the Chopper City Boys and decided to tell the world through song.
Bitch, it ain't over till I say it's fucking over, pussy. I'm all the way out there, bitch. I'm past that, bitch.
Whack, don't even trip. Dog, leave him for me. It's coming straight out my mouth. Fuck BG.
What, were you around when him and BG started?
Yeah, man. I ain't going into too many details about that, bro. But situation with Mike and BG, man, I think Mike started to feel frustrated about a few things, you follow what I'm saying? And he went about it the wrong way.
I mean, he don't keep it real with the money, you know what I'm saying? And I had money before I got in the game with dude, you know what I'm saying? Using my clothes in this video, and I ain't trying to stunt with it, I'm keeping it thorough, you know what I mean? Dude a rapper. That's what's the fuck happening with him. He ain't keeping it thorough with his company.
I was a certified killer before I signed with Chopper City. There's only a few niggas in New Orleans out there who fucking with me.
At the end of the day, Jeezy was a learning CEO. You know what I'm saying? No matter how long he been around the game, he was learning himself how to be a CEO. You feel me? So I can't discredit nothing he did wrong, because at the end of the day, he gave me a voice.
No matter what label you sign to or what situation you're part of, we all can find something to complain about. You're still in a situation where you have nationwide exposure. You're signed to a national artist. You're an artist coming from the street who this dude got you a record deal. You follow what I'm saying? So it's still other things to be appreciative of over the few things that you're upset about. So he just got upset about a few things, and he got to go into the streets and saying shit about him and getting people from the streets to co-sign what he was saying. But at the end of the day, you got to look at it. You got to always remember this, bro. He was still a family to us. Now, when he was dissing BG and doing whatever, when he would run into BG's mama or auntie, he would still give him a hug and kiss on the cheek, bro, while dissing him. So it wasn't even go that far. You follow what I'm saying? Right. He can diss BG today, run into Carol Winston, be like, hey, auntie, how you doing? Give her a kiss, and Carol say, Mark, you know you're wrong for that. So it wasn't gonna go too far. Now to the public, they like to see shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? They like to see shit like that. So of course they're gonna entertain and add that little sauce to it. But at the end of the day, behind the scenes, that wasn't gonna go nowhere. And it would have got fixed, bro, if that shit wouldn't happen to Mike. And they would have fixed it because it was a family thing. Them niggas from the same neighborhood. They knew each other way before I knew either one of them. So I got asked about that a few times in interviews when Mike was alive. I never spoke on that because I knew it was going to get fixed.
VL Mike was a dog, but no matter how loud he barked in his attempt to overthrow an industry legend like BG, no one was trying to hear it. He couldn't gain enough momentum to start a fuck BG movement, so he decided to focus more on another agenda: his talents.
How many times I gotta make a difference? Keep it cocked at all times to make a nigga listen.
During his time as a Chopper City boy, VL Mike had gained top connections that could work wonders for his career, and he decided to tap into them.
VL Mike, right? I got you.
You bet two, then I'm a bet four. And if you top that, I tell fresh brain no.
By playing his cards right, Mike began to gain some recognition. With no social media at the time, he took his movement on the road everywhere he could and landed a West Coast connect that would bring him more notoriety. His industry track record was growing, and by early 2008, he had collaborated with Manny Fresh, Game, Akon, and Webby. His hustle finally paid off, and in early 2008 he signed to Sony Epic Records, and his debut album It's Only One Me would be released in April 2008. Like many street guys who turn rapper and become successful in it, usually have a hard time with letting go of their street activities and involvements, and VL Mike was no exception. The NO hoods are jungles, and VL Mike was a beast, but he wasn't the only lion in the jungle with hunger, and whenever you bite, the hood bites back. April 20th, 2008, around 1 p.m. on the 4700 block of Mills Drive, VL Mike was shot several times while exiting his car, and was later found dead at University Hospital.
When you got the news, where were you?
I think that was April 2008. At the time, I was in Chattanooga. I get a call from Lady Dollar, and she had got the call from Anthony Murray, which was BG's manager at the time. I picked the phone. She said, man, Anthony just called me and said Mike got killed. I said, what? Mike? He said, yeah. He said, Anthony just said Mike got killed. He said that, and he said he gonna call me back, and he hung up. This was she telling me. It fucked me up because I had just talked to him the week before. Even though he had left the label and shit like that, he was still hitting me up every once in a while, like, how you doing, what's going on, you know, this and that.
That shit me up, you know what I'm saying, when he got killed. Cause I had talked to him, I had just talked to him a couple hours earlier. You feel me? And he was like, look, brother, I'm on my way down now.
I think him and Snipe was kicking it real tough at the time, you follow what I'm saying? So I didn't see that coming, you follow what I'm saying? Because when I was talking to him, he didn't give me no inclination, a clue that he had some shit going on that was possibly dangerous, you follow what I'm saying? So that shit was just totally out of the blue for me. You know, Mike, he was a hothead, he was a street dude, but then again, like I said, Mike was a good-hearted dude.
Make noise while I